नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्यशिरोधिनिवासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशितिकण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरकुटुम्बिनि भूरिकृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते.
My dear students, Director Meena ma'am, welcome to the alumni talk by Srimati Tulsibai Ranglalji Jhambad Vidyaniketan. Today 8th March is recognized as and celebrated as International Women's Day. The theme for 2021 is Choose to Challenge. It indicates that a challenged world is an alert world, and from challenges comes change. This year, we all choose to challenge everything that holds us back and break free the bondage. This day symbolizes the journey of a woman from better to best. It reminds us that while a whole lot has been achieved, a lot more needs to be done. So here, we have an ex-student of STRZVN batch 2016 to share her journey as a girl from schooling in Nandura to an international schooling in London. I invite Mr. Vishal Ganesh, our own English teacher, for an introduction of today's speaker, Ms. Kashmira Jhambad.
Thank you, madam. Good evening, everyone present here. I, Vishal, first of all, on behalf of team STRZVN, wish all the women a very happy Women's Day. Here, I am to introduce the speaker of the evening, the brightly shining star of Srimati Tulsibai Ranglalji Jhambad Vidyaniketan Nandura, and the daughter of Nandura town. There couldn't have been an auspicious day as this to talk about her achievements that made us all take pride in being the citizens of Nandura. Yes, I am talking about none other than Ms. Kashmira Premchandji Jhambad. She started twinkling right from the primary academic level, that is KG to class 12. She didn't stop as she went for degree education. She proved herself to be active, hardworking, enthusiastic, obedient, and respectful towards all by getting involved in all the extra and co-curriculum activities. To add another feather to her cap, she went on representing our school at the Mission Mars project at Panchkula. Again, at the graduation level, she came out with flying colors by standing Asia topper. This had her get special scholarship for the London School of Economics. Recently, Ms. Kashmira has done MSc in Econometrics and Mathematical Economics from the London School of Economics and Political Science. She has completed this toughest course with distinction. At last, her hard work has resulted in her having been selected as the project manager at the Reserve Bank of India in Mumbai office. So, let us hear it from the speaker of the day. Thank you, ma'am.
So now let's hear it from Ms. Kashmira Jhambad.
Am I audible?
Yes, Kashmira.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank everyone here. And I just feel so lucky to be even here and speaking to all of you today on this very day where we celebrate International Women's Day. And Vishal sir, thank you very much for that lovely introduction. I feel it was just, it just brings back all the memories that I have associated with our school. And I would like to extend first and foremost thanks to Anubha ma'am to allow me an opportunity to speak here to all the budding stars of STRZV, and I think I want to hear it from everyone. So again, some housekeeping rules before we start. I do not care if you want to unmute yourselves during the talk and if you want to speak something. So it's fine if you want to cheer on. It's fine if you want to just, unmute yourselves and clap if you feel something that resonated with you or something like that. So I think it's perfectly fine if you want to do that. but it's just that do not create unnecessary noise, because then it would just, be a hindrance, something that is happening right now. So I will call up names. So Shivaji, Bhojane, I don't know who you are, but please unmute yourselves. So I will call up names if you try to unmute yourselves and create the disturbance and the noise in between, and if someone else cannot even properly hear what I'm speaking about. So first of all, I want all of the students of STRZVN to unmute yourselves and just have a 3 round of applause for yourselves. Unmute yourself. And I want to hear that cheer. I want to hear that excitement that you have for, being here today.
Let's give a big round of applause.
Should I start? Yeah. So I guess, thank you very much. I think it's such a beautiful day, and the very fact that we are alive, we are here to be witnessing and be able to conduct this seminar while there are thousands of people struggling to even have food and water because of the pandemic situation that we are in. So I think we should all be grateful for all that we are given by the grace of God. And we are so lucky to be able to sit here and talk to each other about the things that matter, and not only care about the things that sustain us, like food, water, or electricity. We are provided, we are nourished and cherished by our loved ones. So I think we should be thankful for that. So Jai Jinendra to everyone who is younger to me, and Pranam to everyone who is elder to me. And I think today my talk will mostly be to the girls in the audience, but I do feel that boys, you can also resonate, because often we are said that, women by nature, and in the history we have seen that they haven't been granted with equal opportunities as men, and that has created that has led us to a stage where we actually have to dedicate a particular day to celebrate International Women's Day, to recognize the efforts that the women in our life or the girls in our life play in each one of our lives, not only in the lives of men. So when I'm talking about women, we play roles in not only the lives of men, but also in the lives of other girls, other women, right? We have our friends, we have our family members who love us. So today, I just want you to convey, I just want to convey some of the things that have allowed me to become whoever I am today. I do not claim myself to be someone who can preach and tell you how you should go about your life. But all I can do is I can tell you how I have been through mine and guide you in some way to lead on to yours. So the very first thing that I want you all girls in the audience to know that you are beautiful. I don't know if someone has ever said to you or not up until today, you are beautiful just the way you are. In this society, we have these standards that you have to conform to, you have to be tall, you have to be slim, or you have to have some waist size or something like that. Do not ever try to conform to those standards, and do not ever let anyone else dictate to you what the word beautiful means to you. Because I think again, I'm going to dive right straight to the point. So we go to Instagrams of people and we see those big celebrities, right? Who we call our fashion icons and who we try to imitate. And we think that they are the ones who represent what an ideal woman should be, how an ideal perfect girl should look like. And that is such a fox, that is such a hoax, right? Because they have a whole makeup team going on to just contour and to make their eyebrows the way it would be nicer for them to look, and everything. They have a team who takes their photographs in a way where certain body parts are highlighted in just the right manner they should be. So I think we should never try to compare ourselves. And that is something that I find is very essential to the confidence that a girl has within herself. And I think confidence is the key that one has. And it is like, the Ramban Ilaj that we have to every possible difficulty that you can ever experience in your life. If you have the confidence, you got it all. You can do it all. You can sail through the biggest storm you can ever face in your life. And I not only say this, I have experienced it myself. Because see, I think I can stand here, I can sit here and tell you guys all the examples about big women who have achieved so many great things in their lives. But today, I will moved this talk to talk about myself and my journey, because I think you all can relate much more to me, because I have come from Nandura. I have studied in Nandura from nursery till 12th grade. So we share similar backgrounds, right? And probably the school has evolved as well. So when I was in the same school, the school didn't have as many facilities as you all have today. So I think in a way you guys are much more privileged than I was. So, but I would still think that, the things that I have done in my life to achieve whatever I have up until now, I just hope that I can inspire you guys to think beyond, to dream big. People have these ideas, these connotations that, women should not dream big. They should be in their limitations. आपने अपनी सीमा में रहना चाहिए. आपको पता रहना चाहिए कि आप एक लड़की हो और आप ये नहीं कर सकते हो. I want to shatter that thoughts. There is no such a glass ceiling that exists. And there is nothing in this world that you cannot do if you put your mind to it. So again, I mean, there are certain physical boundaries that you might have, but I'm not talking about those. Do not pick me up on the small little things that I might say. Try to get the whole idea that I'm trying to convey. So here, I want to say to you all that, we have this confirmations in the society, standards set up by the people in the society, sometimes even by our family members. We do not blame them, because that is how they were brought up, and that is what their generation mostly believed in. But now that we are brought up in a generation where we have equal platforms, we are provided with equal opportunities, not only in big cities, but in a very small rural town as Nandura. So we see that in our school itself, girls are provided with equal opportunities as boys. There is no certain discrimination that happens. And I think, so for me personally, I can speak that, I was so lucky. I feel I'm so lucky and blessed to have been brought up in a family who always raised their children as human being, not differentiating between a girl and a boy. So my brother and me, we were raised to be the same. I think just to cater to the parents here in the audience, just to give you a very simple example, बहुत छोटी चीज होती है कि जब भी हमारे घर पे कोई मेहमान आता है, हम उनको पानी देते हैं, right? So it is always the part of a girl in the house कि तुम जाओ और पानी लेके मेहमान को दे दो. No, my mother always made sure that it wasn't only me who used to fetch water for the guests of the house. Sometimes she would call my brother to fetch water, and that simple act, उतना छोटा सा काम मुझे ये सिखा गया कि हमारे घर में लड़की और लड़के में डिफरेंशिएट नहीं किया जाता है. And that gave me enough confidence, and to even my brother, I would say, for boys to feel as if cooking is something that only girls can do. There are these stereotypes, created कि लड़कियां ये काम ज्यादा अच्छा करती तो उन्होंने ये करना चाहिए, लड़के ये काम ज्यादा अच्छा करते तो उन्होंने ये करना चाहिए. It doesn't exist in this 21st century. We do not care. We do not care about how our society projects to ourselves and what all we can do. So all we need to think about is, what do you want to do? What do you feel comfortable in doing? What makes you the happiest? If you are a boy and you love to cook, go ahead, do that. You have so many role models these days. We have seen in MasterChef, right? Most of the judges are men. So again, coming back, because today is Women's Day, I want to talk a bit about women and catering to the girls. The second point that comes is opportunities. So I think this is, again, a very common nature, that the opportunities that are presented to the boys and to the girls may not be equal, just because of the very reason that the place where we start off with is not equal. So let me just give you an example. Let us say if there is a family who do not have See, for boys, I think it is in their nature. They will speak out loud. For girls, if we speak out loud, people say लड़कियां जोर से बात नहीं करती, अब धीरे बात करना चाहिए. ये बहुत गलत चीज है लड़कियों. Do not let anyone tell you कि आपने जोर से बात नहीं करना चाहिए. Do not let anyone tell you कि अपना आवाज धीमे रखो. Because your voice matters. And again, I'm telling you, opportunities come to each one of us. But it is us who will have to grab those. Even if you see a very single dot of opportunity, a very single light of opportunity shining through the window, you go across the window, you put your hand outside the window and you grab that opportunity so that you can have that chance. Because it's very funny, you don't get so many opportunities in your life to prove yourself, to prove your worth. So you have to cross that one line. Because sometimes we as girls, we feel afraid कि अगर कुछ गलत हो गया तो बाद में लोग मुझे ही बोलेंगे. So you have to be risky enough. You have to have enough courage. You have to have enough confidence within yourself that whatever it is that you decide to do, you do it with your whole heart and passion. You do it right. You do not compromise on your morals and values, right? To do anything that you want to achieve in your life. Because I think at the very end, what matters is what makes you happy, right? If you are a girl and you like to cook, you do not like to read and all, it's fine. If that is what makes you happy, you stay in the kitchen all day, you cook, you make your loved ones happy, you make them the sweetest delicacies that they have ever had. If that is what you like, and if you do not like that, do not ever be forced by someone to do something that you do not like to do. But again, this does not mean that, कल आप घर जाके मम्मी अगर आपको कह रही कि बेटा रोटी बनाओ, आप बोल दोगे कि नहीं मम्मी मुझे तो कश्मीरा दीदी ने बोला कि नहीं पसंद है तो मत बनाओ. ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. ओके, आपको जिंदगी में हर चीज आनी चाहिए. My mom has always taught me that a girl, irrespective of whether you are a girl or a boy, you should know basic things that you need to survive, right? Because you never know what's going to happen in your life whenever you are. So I was lucky enough. I mean, my mom taught me to cook food since when I was small. So I have been learning to cook, and my brother, even he knows how to make rotis. So it's not only that the girl of the house knows how to make rotis, my brother knows how to make rotis. Even though he cannot make a perfect gold roti, but he does know how to make a roti. So these small little things matter a lot. And I think the way parents act in a house, if you try to differentiate between a girl and a boy, even if you do not speak it out loud, you are inherently trying to convey कि आप लड़की हो और आप लड़का हो, आप कुछ कर सकते हो और आप कुछ कर सकते हो, आप दोनों हर चीज नहीं कर सकते हो. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. I think it is on to the parents. See, maybe जब आप लोग बड़े हुए थे तब ऐसा नहीं था. But abhi ke generation mein there is a change, and you see that girls are educated enough. Maybe sometimes we have more of empathy, right? We say that, the thing that goes on between nature and the nurturer. So we call our Mother Earth, right? We call her a she. She is the pronoun that we use. So Mother Earth, she's the nurturer. We are the ones who give birth. We are the ones who are responsible for the very existence of human beings on this planet. How can we not be powerful enough to do whatever we want to do? This is what I think many times when I see girls, or when I see girls trying to complain to me, कि दीदी, but हम तो ये नहीं कर सकते हैं. And I do not think that you are limited by anything. See, you have to create opportunities for yourself. So just to give you an example, when I was in my undergraduate college, there was a professor from London School of Economics who used to fly down twice a year to Mumbai to give us a lecture. And I felt that maybe that wasn't enough. And I wanted, to just get more of a knowledge from him and understand the subject that I was trying to study much better. So my college used to conduct his sessions for first years, second years, and third years. So what I made sure was, I went and sat in a session for the first year. So I was in my first year and I sat in the first year's session in the audience. Then when it was his time to conduct a session for second years, I sat again, even though I wasn't understanding anything in what he was trying to say, but I got an opportunity to ask him a question at the end. And that is all I wanted, right? I wanted my questions to be answered. And I made sure I sit for the third year's lecture as well, and I get to ask him another question. Such a wonderful opportunity, right? No one forced me to sit. No one told me to sit in all of those lectures. And I saw a window of opportunity. I put myself out there. Even though I was not comfortable, I was thinking maybe what my classmates would think, I'm a nerd or something, It's cool to hang out with friends. If you sit back in the classroom and study, people will think, oh, kitna padhai karti hai, and all of this stuff. It does not matter because, see, I think this might come out as wrong, but I want you all to know this. At least at this stage in your life, you will think कि हमारे दोस्त ही हमारे सब कुछ है. हमारे पेरेंट्स तो हमको समझ ही नहीं सकते हैं. उनको तो कुछ समझता ही नहीं. वो हमें उनका काम ही है टोकना. और हमारे दोस्त ही है जो उनको समझ सकते हैं. ये बात सच नहीं है. I am at least a bit elder to you guys, so I can tell you by the experience that I have had. Your parents are the only best friends that you will have in your life. Simple example देती हूँ. अगर let's say आपने कभी गलती से कोई आपका झगड़ा हो गया बेस्ट फ्रेंड के साथ, वो आपसे बात करना बंद कर देंगे, राइट? वो आपसे नाराज हो जाएंगे, and then maybe that friendship is just ended forever, like, or something like that. But how much ever grave mistake you do, your parents will always forgive you, because they are the only ones who will think you're best in any scenario. See, people are always there. They'll tell you on your face, oh, you look so beautiful. Oh, you are so pretty. Oh, whatever it is that you're doing is so nice. Oh, तूने आज जो Instagram पे स्टोरी डाली थी कितनी मस्त थी. अंदर से उनको पता है कि ये लड़की तो टाइम पास कर रही है. मुझे बड़ा खुशी हो रहा है ये देख के कि ये स्टोरी डाल रही है, गार्डन में घूम रही है, फोटो खींच के डाल रही है और ये टाइम पास कर रही है. मैं तो यहाँ बैठ के पढ़ाई कर रही हूँ, right? They will never tell this to your face, because see, again, I don't want to come out as wrong, but girls in their teenage, they are mean. They are very, very mean, and they can be mean. And see, girls, how we treat each others sets a basis. It sets a standard on how boys will treat you, on how boys will see you as girls. If a girl is bitching about some other girl, then a boy will have enough confidence to bitch about a girl. They're like, okay, वो अपने आप में ही इतना बोल रहे तो हम बोल रहे उसमें कोई बुरी बात तो नहीं हुई, right? Because वो खुद ही अपने आप को ये बोल रहे, वो खुद ही अपने दोस्तों को ये सब बुला रहे हैं. So I think the way we treat each other's friends matters a lot. So this gives you the third point of the day. Treat each other with respect, with love, with care. So I think, this Women's Day, I do not only want to call out on men to support women. The first and foremost thing we need to do is, as women, support other women. Because there is no more stronger support that you can have from someone who is very much alike you. Someone who you can resonate with, right? And third, so this was the third point. And fourth, I want you to not let your roots stop you from dreaming big. So just because you were born in Nandura, just because you were born in a very small town, you feel that you cannot achieve certain feats. So my story, right? It's the same as you. I was born and brought up in Nandura. I have studied in Nandura from standard nursery till 12th grade. And then I went to Mumbai. I mean, frankly speaking, I was daunted. अंदर से इतनी घबराई हुई थी मैं कि मैं किसी को बता भी नहीं सकती थी कि मैं इतने छोटे टाउन से आई. I used to tell people I'm from Akola because that seemed like a big town and my uncle used to live there. So I thought कि झूठ भी नहीं बोल रहे, सच भी नहीं बोल रहे, मैं अकोला से आई हूँ. And they wouldn't even know where Akola is. But down the line I have learned that you should feel proud because वो मुंबई में रहकर they are still in Mumbai. और आप नांदुरा में रहकर you have climbed to Mumbai. So you have progressed much higher than they ever have, right? And so frankly speaking, just again to give you an example from my life, when I went to Mumbai, I saw that most of my classmates were from IB schools. They used to speak English so fluent than I could ever think I would. So as of now, I have made myself capable enough to speak English as fluent as they can. But when I met them for the first time, मेरी इंग्लिश टूटी फूटी थी. हमारी इंग्लिश अच्छी थी, मैं नहीं बोलूंगी कि अच्छी नहीं थी, बट टूटी फूटी तो जरूर थी. So in front of them, I never used to understand what kind of movies they're talking about, what kind of series they're talking about, because I never saw those movies. I never subjected myself to those series. And somewhere down the line, I used to feel as if there's no one who can understand me, right? So यहाँ पे ना बहुत सारे लोग आके गलती ये कर देते हैं कि you try to mold yourself, you try to change yourself to fit into that group, to get that validation from other people. You are good, Kashmira. You are very nice. You are so cool. I like to hang out with you. But that is not what you should do. You should always remain true to whatever you are, whatever beliefs you are, whatever morals, whatever values you have been taught. You should never try to change yourself to just be able to fit into some group of friends. Because if those friends cannot accept you for whatever you are, they are not your friends. They are not your friends. They're not your true friends. They do not care about you as a person. They care about how you can benefit them as a person, how you can make them validated. Because by admitting certain person into their group, they feel as if they have become much more cooler, right? And that is not what you should aim for. So girls and boys, both of you, I want to tell you this, that never ever compromise on your values, on your boundaries. Let other people know what your boundaries are. So up until you are in Nandura, you maybe are not exposed to how mean and how sneaky people can be. Life is not all a bed of roses. It is not. You will meet people out there who will be so sweet to your face, but then they will do something very bad to you and you will feel hurt within your heart. And you will be like, oh, this is so sad. But then you will again go back to that same person, thinking that you do not have anyone else in this whole world to go to who will understand you. So let me change that with the fifth point that I have today. You should be the biggest cheerleader for yourself. You should be the biggest fan that you can ever have. You should not need anyone else in your life to tell you how beautiful you are, how smart you are, and how intelligent you are. So the way I learned this thing is that, see, many people will try to criticize you, okay, for whatever you are doing. कि कश्मीरा ये मत कर, मतलब ये अच्छा नहीं है, ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए तूने. So sometimes you think, and most often that might be true if it is coming from someone you really, in someone who thinks good of you, right? But कभी-कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि someone is trying to misguide you. So at that very moment, you need to have that conversation with yourself. Just the way we try to find solace in someone else, you should try to seek solace within yourself. You should try to practice talking to yourself. I say that, मेरे अंदर दो तरीके की कश्मीरा है. एक कश्मीरा है जो अगर किसी भी प्रॉब्लम में आती है ना, तो वो दूसरी कश्मीरा से बात करती है, और ये कश्मीरा उसको सोल्यूशन बताती है हमेशा. And that is how I keep my spirits up even when I feel low. It's not that I feel so happy and I am this happy every single day of my life. No, I have been sad. I have been rejected more often than you guys know. So with this social media, Instagram and all, we only see the good picture of people, right? In my introduction, they only spoke about all the successes that I have achieved in my life, all the tick marks that I have achieved in my life, not about the opportunities that I have missed. So again, giving you an example, when I was in my 12th, I wanted to get into Lady Shriram College of Commerce because that is like the toppest college you can have to study economics in India. But I did not fetch enough marks to get into there. I cried a lot. I swallowed myself in self-pity. I used to cry. My pillow was all wet. My parents know. And they were there to comfort me every single day of my life. And I still remember that I could go through that because I had their support. So to parents out there, I want you all to know that if your child is rejected, do not ever confirm their rejection. I mean, maybe acknowledge that yes, this is where you might have gone wrong, and this is why, and this is the reason why you couldn't achieve certain standard or certain target that you set. But that should happen for like a day or two, I would say. After that, you need to get up. You need to rise and see what you can do next. So that is what I did. Then I saw other colleges where I could go. And then I came across Potawal College and I made sure that I do my best. So in that college, there were people who came from IB universities and they already knew the subjects. They already knew much more than I knew. So I made sure that I sit in the library till the library closes down. I used to study at night till morning 5 o'clock. I don't speak about this. People who introduce me and tell about my successes do not tell you how hard I have worked to achieve whatever I have in my life. It does not come easy. Given your background, given that you have come from such a small town, or given that you do not have as much of experience as the other people, puts you in a certain lower position to start off with. But that does not guarantee how you will end up, right? Because what matters is the effort, the choice of effort that you put in between those years. the effort that you put in to differentiate yourself from other people. I do not believe in this herd mentality, okay? हर किसी को जिस तरीके से बाकी सब करे उस तरीके से हमने भी करना चाहिए, और इसने ये किया इसलिए मैंने भी ये करना चाहिए. It doesn't matter. इट डजेंट मैटर कि अगर किसी को सक्सेस आज छोटी उम्र में मिल गया तो मुझे भी तभी मिलेगा. वी हैव हर्ड सो मेनी स्टोरीज ऑफ पीपल स्टार्टिंग ऑफ, लाइक मैकडोनल्ड्स को ही ले लो, राइट? दैट गाय वाज इन हिज 50s व्हेन ही स्टार्टेड मैकडोनल्ड्स. 50 साल की उम्र के बाद भी उसमें इतना जुनून था, इतना पैशन था कि ही वुड मेक अ डेंट इन समथिंग दैट ही वाज ट्राइंग टू. सो पूनम सुराना, हु इज पूनम सुराना? कैन यू प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ? This is disturbing the whole session. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So today I want you all to let you know, it is fine if you do not know what you want to do with your life. It is fine if you do not know whether you want to take science or commerce. But once you have made the decision, do not ever look back. You only work towards making it right. Because how much ever you cry, how much ever scoops and tubs of ice cream you have for self-pity, how much ever you go and, basically tell to your friends कि अब तो मेरा कुछ नहीं हो सकता, that is not the end of life. That is never the end of life. You can always start over. This is where confidence comes in. You should have enough confidence to accept where you are, to accept any rejection that you have faced, to accept the failure that you have come across, but have more faith and belief in your own potential that you can move past this and achieve more success. Try more things. See, we all know that, जब तक हम ट्राई नहीं करेंगे ना, तब तक पता नहीं चलेगा कि क्या काम कर रहा है और क्या नहीं. So if you are afraid to fail, then that is not the outlook that you should have in your life. Because अगर ऐसी बात है तो फिर तो आप try ही have this concept notions in your mind कि तो for me, Akashma Didi, this is I cannot do this. This is too hard for me. No, try it first, and then if it's not, yeah, it's fine. Then you can accept. Maybe this is not what I want. Maybe this is not something that makes me happy. So you try to find something else that makes you happy. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Even if you have finished a master's. So again, I have done masters in economics and everything, but today I still feel I want to, some part of my heart still feels that I want to do. Yeah, it doesn't scare me how my classmates will laugh at me that after I achieve a master's in economics, I go back to do something in designing. It doesn't matter to me if I carry sew and needles in my hand. After studying this computers and mathematics and everything, doesn't scare me what other people think of me, because I do not take their criticisms, So this is one thing that I've learned in my life, and that is why I have a very hard time taking in the praises that people put me on, or the pedestal that people put me on sometimes for the things that I've achieved in my life. So I never allow any criticism that other people have said about me. I never allow their inhibitions, their fears about me to dictate my decisions and to influence my decisions in my life. And that is something that I have been able to do only by putting their praises. जितनी भी वो मेरी तारीफें करते हैं ना, I don't let it come to my heart. Somewhere down the line, I know in my heart that whatever I'm doing is right. They are happy. They love me so much. And that is why they're happy to see me getting succeeded, right? But not every time their definition of success is going to match the definition of success for me. Maybe today my definition of success is just to get up, because I'm so dejected. I feel so crumbled in my life that I do not even feel to come out of my blanket. I feel like I should sleep the whole day. And just the very fact that I have come out of my blanket that day is a success for me. That is how I define my success. It doesn't matter how society defines success for you. Let them say whatever they say. I always say to people, मेरे दिमाग में मैंने एक छलनी लगा के रखी है. I do not let everything pass down to my heart. I will never let anything that anyone else is saying. कुछ states है, अगर वो मेरा भला है, तो I will allow it to pass. If not, ऊपर के ऊपर निकाल के कचरे पेटी में डाल दो उसको. हर चीज को हमको एक कान से सुनना है और एक कान से निकाल देना है, ऐसे नहीं है. See, there will be people in your life, your parents, your teachers, your gurus who will be guiding you, who will be mentoring you. So ऐसे नहीं है कि कश्मीरा दीदी ने बोला है जो तुमको सही नहीं लग रहा है वो आने मत दो, ऐसे नहीं है. Sometimes you might be wrong, so you have to sit and evaluate the options that you are presented with, the options that you have in front of yourselves. Because see, it is very easy to find momentary pleasure that you get by being validated by someone else, by being succumbed to the peer pressure that you have, or by just trying to act cool. Okay, हाँ मैं तो सिर्फ 2 घंटा दिन में पढ़ता हूँ और ठीक है मैं तो खेलता हूँ and blah blah blah. It is only going to benefit you for that 1 minute or that 5 days. उसके बाद इट इज नॉट एट ऑल गोइंग टू काउंट हाउ मच कूल यू वर, किस तरीके से आपने लोगों के टायर के साइकिल पंचर किए और whatever else. It doesn't matter कि आपने कितनी मस्तियां की और कितना आपके दोस्त आपके उस चीज में साथ दिए हैं, because all that matters at the end is how you measure yourself, how you measure your success, right? And you should never try to just act cool, or I mean this is what happens mostly at this ages in our life, right? We want to be validated, we want to feel as if yes I am something, yes I am pretty, yes people consider me as a smart person, yes people consider me as intelligent. But you should never think of that as something in a shorter run. You should always think of longer term. Maybe by doing a certain act you become cool today in your friend's eyes, but is your image in your eye, do you see yourselves? What is your definition of perfect? There is no one definition of perfect. I've always been told by my father, Kashmira, you will not be perfect in terms of everything. You will be imperfect, you will have your own flaws, but you need to be aware of your flaws and you need to try to convert your weaknesses into strengths. Do not let your weaknesses bother you down. Do not let someone else pull you down just by saying a comment, or just by trying to say that, oh, you're not good at this thing, doesn't mean you're not good at another thing. See, when I went for my undergraduation, maybe I wasn't very good in terms of spoken English, but I knew my subjects well enough than anybody else in that classroom, so that when my teachers used to ask questions, I was the one who used to answer. And that is when people started seeing as if, okay, isko English to nahi aati hai, par isko maths bada acha aata hai. And that is where I found my solace in mathematics. Mathematics was the thing that helped me boost my confidence, because that is what I was good at. Maybe not at speaking English, or maybe not at making good friends, because maybe I didn't have enough topic to talk to them about. I wasn't raised in a background where I was, I had these luxuries of life, going out to eat every single time, and I can tell them stories about how I spent a vacation in Kerala or how I spent a vacation in Darjeeling. No, I didn't have all of those stories. I didn't care about that. And I didn't care about how many friends I have. That doesn't matter. At the end, what matters is 1 or 2 friends that you have. And always remember, your best friends will be your parents, your mother and your father. They are the ones who will never ever stop believing in your potential. No matter how rejected you feel, no matter how big a failure you have seen in your life. That is what will matter at the end. How proud you make them, how happy you make them, because they are the ones who are going out of their ways to invest money from their hard-earned, right? From the hard-earned time, and basically they've invested so much just to get you to a place where you can be educated well enough, where you can understand everything that I'm saying today in English. Just imagine there are so many girls out there who cannot even understand what I'm talking about today, right? Because they don't know basic English. They don't have enough of a background to understand and have these luxuries of understanding English. They still have to struggle with going to a school in the first place. सीखने में भी उनको मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. यहाँ पर तो हमको सब कुछ प्लेटर पे मिल चुका है, right? So, who is this? Sarvesha, can you please stop sharing your screen? Thank you very much. Yeah. So I was, again, this brings me back to the last point of the day, guys. Give back to the society. So again, this has been imbibed within me from the very day I was born. Because I mean, again, as you all know, when I was born, there was no English medium school in the town, and that is when my father decided to set up one. He had this one mission that no matter where a child is born, even if a child is born in Nandura, that child should never ever grow up and say that just because I was born in Nandura, a very small town, I couldn't achieve certain stature in my life. You all have so much of people to proceed. You all have so many examples to look upon. There have been so many students who have gone and passed out from our school and achieved various things in their lives. They're successful in whatever it is that they're doing today. They're helping people, they're impacting the lives of thousands. And that is what you should strive to achieve. You should not only empower yourself, you should empower the others along with you. And that is when you have a community raising a very strong girl, who then goes on to raise 1,000 other strong girls, who then goes on to instill confidence in millions of other girls. Because I believe when you educate a man, you're educating that one man. But when you educate a girl, you're educating the entire generation. That girl, just by being educated, is something that that changes the very social status of your family, I would say. Because if a girl is educated, then the nurturer of the house is educated. And that is when you make sure that everyone else is also educated. And when I say educated, it doesn't mean how many degrees you have. See, we measure the education of a people by the number of degrees they have, by whether they have topped in their class or not. But I don't feel that a definition of a people is just by their degrees and the qualifications that they have. It also matters how kind you are, how compassionate you are to the people around you. Do you see a person struggling? So do you decide to be mean to them? Shivaji Bhojane, can you please mute yourself? I do not want any disturbance. So you should try to not be mean to other people. You should try to understand their struggle. Because see, maybe that person is not good at projecting the insecurities that they have. So we all know that each one of us has a story, right? Each one of us has something that we have gone through in our life which has inflicted maybe some pain or is dictating the way we behave, or we try to communicate our happiness with other people, right? And not everyone's past is kind enough for them. So again, just to give you guys an example, do not ever let anyone tell you that you cannot do something, and do not even let the circumstances that you are, because जिंदगी में हर बार जैसा आप चाहते हैं वैसा नहीं होगा. Zindagi is full of ups and downs. Not every time what you wish is going to happen. So sometimes you did not expect a particular thing, and that might happen to you. So I've never spoken about this very upfront before, but but you all are aware, right? I lost my father 3 years back, and that was on 25th of February 2018. So I was in Mumbai. I didn't even know that certain thing has happened, and I was called home saying that my father was admitted to a hospital, and that is how I came home to Nandura. And when I came here, I got to know that the person who believed in me the most, the person for whom I wanted to achieve everything in the life, is no longer alive. I was numb. I didn't know what to feel. I wasn't crying. I was confused. Why am I not crying? And why don't I feel emotions, bursting out? I was just not ready for something like this in my life. So not often life will go everything according to what you have planned for yourself. Girls and boys equally, you have to muster enough courage, muster enough strength to rise above, to not let your challenges define you. How you respond to the challenges will define you. So I was actually in Mumbai in my classes. I didn't even get a chance to go back home and pack my stuff. And it's a funny story because my hostel landlady thought that I ran away with some guy because I wasn't home for 2 days, and she didn't know what I was going to do because I was in the coaching classes. I was studying for my exam, which was about to be in 15 days. And I was called and I was told to directly take a train and come to Nandura. And so I was carried along with my uncle and aunt, and I didn't get a chance to go back to my hostel and pack everything. I just had my books because I was in the coaching class, and yeah, I came home with the books and the pair of clothes that I was in. And to something that shattered me into pieces, to something that made me feel worthless. That was the moment when I felt अब मेरे जीवन में कुछ भी नहीं बचा है, because there's nothing that I can do with my life now. But I don't know, somewhere it was the raising of my parents. It was the strength that they have always put in me. They have the love that they have raised me with, that allowed myself to gather enough courage to still continue to study for that exam, which was 15 days right after my life was weathered by this storm. Right after 15 days of my father being died, you guys will not believe, I went to Mumbai and I took that exam, only thinking how my father would have felt if I would have done the otherwise. I was crying throughout my journey. 10 घंटा लगता है यहाँ से मुंबई जाने में. I couldn't sleep. I was in tears all day. But I didn't tell anyone around me. I didn't tell the sir who taught me for this particular course that something like this has happened. I didn't tell my friends who I was taking exams with that I lost my father 15 days back, because I knew that was not gonna hold me strong throughout this. Maybe I shed a tear or two even while writing the exam. My paper was wet, but the answers that I put out in the papers had all of me. I knew that I knew my subject well, and I knew that even though I didn't study for these 15 days, I was never going to give up on my dreams and my hopes just because something in my life has happened after which I don't feel that I can do great things in my life. No. Sometimes this is all you need. Sometimes this incident. So now when I look back at that incident, I only feel that, Kashmira, if you can do that particular thing at the worst moment in your life, there is nothing that you cannot do when you are at your best, right? There's nothing worse that can ever happen to me in my life. So if I can come out from that incident, then I can achieve anything in my life that I set my mind to. After that, I went to London. I had the scholarship given to me, and I was the first person from my college to even get that scholarship. No one prior to me has went to London 3 weeks on a scholarship. I was the first person, and I worked hard enough to make that happen. I was telling you the story about the teacher who used to fly down, from Mumbai, and I sat in his lectures for the first year, second year, and third year. So by the end of that talk, he was so impressed with me and my knowledge of the subject and my curiosity to learn more about that subject. 1 year down the line, he actually offered to write a recommendation for me during my master's. And I think that was something, I would say, luck meeting opportunity plus me being prepared for it. So we often curse that, मुझे तो अपॉर्चुनिटी ही नहीं मिली, मेरा तो नसीब इतना अच्छा नहीं है, दीदी का नसीब इतना अच्छा था, उनको राइट टाइम पे राइट अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली और फिर उन्होंने वो ले लिया. No, you have to create opportunities for yourself. You have to cross that line. You have to not only wait by the window, you have to put your hand through the window and grab that opportunity for yourself. That opportunity will go to someone else. There are thousands of people who are waiting for this. There are millions of people who will be there if you are not. So if you want to be the one who makes that change, if you want to be the one who believes in your potential, you have to have enough confidence. You have to muster enough courage to not act cool today, but think about 5 years down the line. How reading a book and not going to a party today is going to benefit you 10 years down the line. How intelligent it is going to make you compared to the guy who is partying and dancing on a song. It's fine, most often people send me, songs, and they'll ask me, "Tune to ye gana suna hi hoga, right?" Kashmir, I'm like, no, I haven't. And I don't feel bad about it. I am fine with not knowing a particular song, because while you were listening to that song, I was working hard enough to get to big opportunities to prove myself worthy of things that I know I am capable of. So again, never try to prove other people what you are capable of. Do not try to satisfy someone else's requirement of you. All you need to do is try to set a standard high enough for yourself and then try to achieve that. So again, trying to again connect with a story of mine. When I was in my undergraduate degree, I was doing really well. I was the topper in my first year, and that really set me in the eyes of teachers. But again, there were other people who were equally good at studies, but the teachers loved me the most. Why? Because I was kind. I cared not only about the studies, my marks, but I was a good person at heart. And that is what makes all the difference in life. Sometimes you might not benefit if you try to be kind. And I think people say, so I was just reading a book the other day, and in that a boy asked, so it's a story of the boy, the mole, the horse, and the fox. So where the mole will ask a boy, so what do you want to become when you grow up? That boy doesn't answer like doctor, engineer, lawyer. That boy just says, I want to be a kind person. I want to help other people grow up. And there was this another question that again, just stick into my mind. That person, so often we are asked this question like, अगर तुमको एक glass मिल रहा है और वो आधा भरा हुआ है, तो तुम उसके बारे में क्या सोचोगे? So that person answered कि I am just grateful कि मेरे पास एक glass है जिसमें पानी है. Doesn't matter पानी कितना है, आधा है, quarter है, पानी है नहीं है. मैं खुश हूँ कि मेरे पास glass तो है. बहुत सारे लोगों के पास glass भी नहीं है. So I think, see, you should be grateful for whatever you have in your life. There are millions, lakhs of people who do not even have the opportunities that you have in your life. So you should try to make most of what you have and try to help others with the resources that you have. Try to bring change in other people's lives. Try to uplift them along with you. You never know, one sentence or one word of yours might change the way they look at life. On Instagram and everywhere, we are so busy in trying to show other people how good we are. We forget to appreciate other people, because as a society, we thrive on the praises that we get from other people, right? हमको थोड़ा अच्छा लगता है कि अगर कोई और सराहना करता है, हमने कोई अच्छा काम किया हो तो ये चीज अगर आप किसी और के लिए करोगे तो उन्हें भी अच्छा लगेगा, और कोई और आपके लिए करेगा तो आपको भी अच्छा लगेगा, right? So maybe if they don't start, you start doing it, right? It doesn't matter. Mamta, Sanchita, if you can mute yourself, that would be really nice. It's creating a disturbance. So I would say कि it doesn't really matter, if the other person is mean to you, you try to be kind to them. So there's this one thing that again I have learned from the experiences. People who are mean to you, people who will say certain things and hurt you and try to hurt you in a way, they themselves don't feel good about themselves, and that is why they say such things to you. हमने एक पिंजरा बना के रखा है, हमने एक prison में अपने आप को कैद करके रखा हुआ है, and that is what we try to escape. So when someone is trying to say mean things to you, they feel as if they have escaped to a mental vacation from the prison that they have put themselves in for that 5 minutes only, and that is the joy that they get by insulting you. And again, you should never let yourself be affected by what the other people are trying to say, because if you allow that to happen to your kind soul and you stop being kind, then that is the worst thing that you can ever do to yourself, and that is something that will essentially make that insult more powerful, right? So again, often we say that good people take revenge from other people. Strong people will try to basically not take revenge, but ignore. And that is what you should try to do. You should never try to take revenge on other people. It's fine, whatever they have done to you. You try to focus on your path. Do not care about what they have done to you or try to do something to them. Because अगर आप यहाँ पर हो और वो यहाँ पर है, you do not step down to their level to do and You should stand on your own level and continue to do the good work that you're doing without caring about the other people who are trying to pull you down, because that is all that they can do. They're not satisfied with themselves, they're not happy with themselves, and that is why they envy the people who project to be happy. That is why they try to make you not feel happy by saying the mean things, by insulting you, by saying you're not good at this, you're not good at that, you cannot do this, you shouldn't do this. Oh, tu to aise hi hai, oh, tu to waise hi hai. Should never let those comments affect you and affect how you think about yourself as a person. So girls, I think in a way, because I think it's just in our nature. We think a lot about how people think about us. We think a lot about how people will perceive us. So sometimes when we are going out, we are always being told you should dress in a certain way, you should try to carry yourself in an elegant manner so that people have this nice image of you being a very good girl and the perfect ideal girl that you can be. It's fine if you don't feel like dressing up a certain way a day. It's fine if you go out in your pajamas. It's fine. But know your limitations. Do not do something that will hurt you in a long way. So I think, again, this might be very uncomfortable, but I think something that we often think and we try to impress other people, right? Sometimes being a girl, you might want to impress a certain boy. But again, girls, why are you doing that? Why do you need a particular boy in your life to validate something, right? At this stage, you might feel so happy. Your friend might call you, kitni cool hai, right? She's with that guy, wo kitna fun hai, uske to 6 packs, abs. Are nahi farak padta ye sab se. All that matters is how kind of a person he is, how kind of a person you are. And again, do not waste your time on boys. Do not waste your time on thinking about other gender. So this goes on for boys as well. Do not waste your time to impress a girl. Do not waste your time to make yourself, to change yourself just to be worthy of someone else. You should define your worth. You should consider yourself valuable enough and never let, someone else's projection, someone else's things that they think you should be like affect the way you feel about yourselves. Because at the end, it is you who sleep. It is you who feel happy about whatever you have done. So you should try to act by your heart. Follow your heart and try to listen to elder people because they have experience in their life. They do not tell you things. They do not try to scare you unnecessarily. They have had certain experiences. They are just trying to help you better. They're just trying to not allow you to make mistakes that they have. So coming back to the point of making mistakes, I think this is again something that I've learned from the parenting style of my parents. So when I went to Mumbai, my mother actually told me, ki Kashmira, you will meet boys. You might find someone attractive enough. You might find someone, good enough. You might be tempted to be in a relationship. Do not stop yourself, but you should know your worth. Never ever get along with a guy who is not of your worth, and try to set boundaries right before you try to do anything else. Even with your friends. I'm not only talking about girlfriends and boyfriends. I'm talking about friends. You should guard your life. आजकल हम देखते हैं हमारे फोन्स में वी हैव दिस पासवर्ड प्रोटेक्टेड राइट. हमको पासवर्ड लगता है फोन खोलने के लिए. वी ट्राई टू अप्लाई सनस्क्रीन व्हेन वी गो आउट इन द सन बिकॉज वी डोंट वांट आवर स्किन टू बी टेम्पर्ड. वी डोंट वांट आवर फोन टू बी इजीली एक्सेसिबल. बट आवर हार्ट, वी इजीली लेट अदर पीपल नो व्हाट वी फील इन आवर हार्ट्स. हम लोग आसानी से किसी को भी बता देते हैं कि हमारे मन में क्या चल रहा है, हमारे घर में क्या चल रहा है. अरे ये कैसी बात है, आज तुम अपने फोन को इतना पासवर्ड से प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे हो, तुम अपने स्किन के लिए इतना केयर ले रहे हो, पर तुम अपने दिल की बातों के लिए केयर नहीं ले रहे हो. यू ओपन अप इजीली टू योर फ्रेंड्स थिंकिंग दैट दे आर योर ट्रू फ्रेंड्स. नो. See, again, I've had like 10 tons of friends throughout my journey, but today I only call 2 or 3 of those my true friends. Not all of them know what I go through every single day of my life. Not everyone knows that, and not everyone needs to know that. Stop putting yourself out there on your social media. Stop putting your struggles and your everything on social media until and unless you want to inspire someone else with the struggle that you have. ऐसे नहीं कि बस रोना धोना करना है. You should try to act upon that. And you should never allow someone else to know things about yourselves that they can use against you and manipulate you. See, not everyone you meet in your life will be as good-hearted as you are. And I say this by experience. I've met people who have tried to just use me because I was good in studies. They befriended me just because I could help them clear their doubts. And I've learned this over years of experience, that not everyone that comes into your life is meant to stay throughout your life. Do not let yourself be attached to all the people. Do not try to cling to those friends who no longer have time for you. Because if they don't have time enough, and again, when I say time, it doesn't mean the words that they say. If a person is messaging you, "Kitani achhi hai, I really encourage you," but if you call them and if you need them to talk to you and they're not there in the very lows of your life, those are not your true friends. Because the people who are with you in your times of success and in your times of failures are the only people who want to be, you know, real friends with you, who really care about you and who really want you to succeed in life. You will hardly find people who would want you to succeed in your life more than that they succeed. Everyone is in a competition these days. There's so much of competition. A girl is competing with the girl who is sitting in the back bench. A girl in the front bench is competing with the one who is sitting right beside her. So you never know the intentions in their mind. So again, I'm not trying to scare you off. I'm not trying to tell you कि किसी पे भरोसा मत करो, but try to be aware. अपने बारे में हर चीज किसी को मत बताओ. At least something जो वो आगे जाके आपके खिलाफ यूज कर सकते हैं, आपको भड़काने में या आपको ब्लैकमेल करने में. Right? Because these things affect. We see so many teenage girls suiciding, at least not in a very small town, but in cities. People get blackmailed, people are blackmailed and they feel as if unka life khatam ho chuka hai, wo kuch nahi kar sakte hai. So you do not want to let that thing happen to you, right? It doesn't matter how alone you are in life. I think the best company that you should ever try to be in is with yourself. मुझे जरूरत नहीं है, आप मुझे एक कमरे में बंद करके रख दो, हम खुश है. हमको जरूरत नहीं है किसी और की हमको खुश करने के लिए, हमको ये बोलने के लिए कि कश्मीरा यू आर स्मार्ट, यू आर प्रिटी, यू आर इंटेलिजेंट. आई नो आई एम प्रिटी, आई नो आई एम स्मार्ट, आई नो आई एम इंटेलिजेंट, रिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ वॉट एवर यू थिंक about me, right? It doesn't matter. So I think on this Women's Day, I want you all to know, I mean, not only boys and sorry, not only girls, but also boys, you know, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are pretty, you are intelligent, you are bold, you are courageous enough. You should strive to be kind, strive to be compassionate, try to help other people, as many people as you can. And just try to be a good version of yourself. Do not ever compare yourself with others, and try to grab as many opportunities as you can. Read books, try to educate yourself. Do not care about parties and getting into friends and all of those things. Those things don't matter. You know, रतन टाटा ने एक स्पीच में उनके कहा था, ऐसा समय था उनके लाइफ में जब उनके जिंदगी में कोई दोस्त नहीं था. And it doesn't matter because he had his own company and he had this belief in himself. So that is what you should never try to lose. And again, I think this is a good platform. I want to put myself out there to be available. You all know how to reach me. So if there is any point of time in your life where you don't feel as if there is someone else who can understand you, feel free to reach me out. You have my social handles. You guys follow me on Instagram, right? You guys follow me on Facebook. Feel free to message me any single time कि दीदी आज मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. I could really use a talk with you. I've had people coming to me. I've had so many people trying to tell me how I inspire them. And that really makes me feel happy, because if I can be a guiding light in someone else's life, it matters a lot to me. You know, जब rocket हम उड़ाते हैं तो एक चिंगारी लगाते हैं नीचे, बट जैसे ही रॉकेट ओजोन लेयर पास कर देता है, आई मे नॉट बी करेक्ट इन द साइंटिफिक टर्म्स, बट जैसे ही रॉकेट अर्थ का लेयर पास कर लेता है, सर्टेन लेयर, उसके बाद उसका पीछे का पार्ट कम्स बैक डाउन टू द अर्थ. सो आई एम फाइन विद बीइंग दैट पार्ट हु अलाउज यू टू प्रोवाइड दैट वन प्रोजेक्शन to go past the Earth's atmosphere and then come back to the ground, because then I know you are self-sufficient to roam around in the galaxy and make a dent of yourself in this world. So no matter the circumstances, you all need to get up every single day to fight against the fight of doubt, to fight against fear. For you all never know what you are capable of until you push yourself to the limitations with the courage that you have gathered. And I think I would want to end today's talk with a final message. Use whatever you have, wherever you have, to change whatever you can. And that's all from my side for today, guys. I hope this inspired people, and I hope this allowed you to think beyond and try to dream big, and try to not let your roots stop you from dreaming big. And never let anyone tell you that you cannot achieve a certain thing in your life just because you're a girl or just because you're a boy. You can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And that's it. That's my 2 cents, guys, today. So yeah, I think I would like to open the platform to everyone. I don't know how much of time I have taken. Yeah, I think it's already 9:20. So, but I can, yeah, I'm free to take up any questions if you all want to ask me anything. Yeah, feel free to unmute yourself and ask me questions. I'd be very happy to answer those. You would want to ask questions?
Hi Kashmira, Poonam here.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Poonam Didi, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I had no idea you are in the audience. Wow.
First of all, I'm very sorry because session के बीच में मेरा unmute हो गया था. And
Fine.
I have one, actually I don't have any question now. जब शुरू हुआ था ना, at that time I have few questions, but जैसे जैसे आपने explain किया या like जैसी जो journey आपने अभी तक बताई, उसके बाद में से लगा कि yes, you are really true, very good inspiration for each and everyone in our family. Like not in the family, for society also. And
that means a lot.
It's obviously it's your hard work, it's your capability to do these things, but the major support is, I think, your parents.
Yes, absolutely. I think so. I have been so lucky to not only have my parents supporting me in every walk of my life, but my family members, my father's family, my mama's family, and you especially, all of my cousins. You know, you've never let me felt alone in my life, and that is what I strive upon. That is where I come to, looking for inspiration. And to everyone who doesn't know, Poonam Didi actually runs a very famous YouTube channel, and she has her own Facebook page where she teaches people to cook. And someday I strive to be in her class and learn from her how to really cook well enough. And yes, she is inspiration to so many women out there who want to try to do something of their own. And that is what, Didi, I have always learned from you. I'm so inspired by the sessions that you conduct on Facebook. I really love the way you teach other people and the joy that you find in cooking. That really inspires me a lot as well.
Actually, thank you so much. But you know that from where you get the quality to like praise everyone, like from your mother. She's the one who
yes.
Each and everyone. Yes. Like whatever we do, she praised each and everything.
Yeah.
So
I think that's true. Yes, I think that's true.
You are the inspiration, and God bless you, and have a bright future.
Thank you very much, Dee. Thank you very much.
Hi, Kashmira.
Hi, Mama Sa. Pranam.
Hi, Amar here. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
आवाज आ रही बेटा?
Yes, yes, Mama Sa, आ रहा है आवाज.
तुम्हारी एक एक बात को सुन करके ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है कि हमारी बिटिया इतनी बड़ी कैसे हो गई अब. तुम्हारी जर्नी, तुम्हारी बात, तुम्हारे एक एक बात को रखने का स्टाइल, ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे भी आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखने का है.
ये तो आपका बड़प्पन है मामा साहब.
और आप हमें कब समय दे सकती है इसके लिए? हम
You
चाहेंगे
can
कि आप
call me
हमारे लिए कुछ
anytime.
समय
You can literally call me anytime.
दें। ओके, थैंक यू।
So guys, this was actually my mamas, and I have 3 mamas, and all of them have, I mean, they have shown more confidence in me and my potential than I would ever have in myself, I guess. They have been the backbone of the inspiration that I have to do great things in life. They have constantly motivated me to do things. So Ulas Mama Sa, Vimal Mama Sa, Amar Mama Sa, I owe my accomplishments to the constant effort and support that you guys have always tried to convey through your inspirational messages and through your motivational calls that we always have. So I would just like to thank all of my family members, Bai, Dada Sa, Chacha, Chachi, Mama, Mami, Nana, Nani, everyone who has ever played even the minutest role in shaping the beliefs and the values that I have today. Because the values that I have today, I have learned those by imbibing you guys. So I have observed your life and I have learned from you all how to lead a perfect life because I believe that you all lead a perfect life already. So thank you very much.
Hello,
Yes. Is this
Hi,
Deshna or Deepika?
Deepika.
Hi, Deepu.
Your words are truly inspiring.
Yeah, thank you very
Try
much.
to
Thank you very
follow
much.
things which you told us.
I would love for you to encourage not only yourself, but also other girls in your gang, at SOS. So, yes.
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 Thank you.
Thank you very much for attending this session. It means a lot to me. It means a lot.
Hello, Kashmira. Can I say something?
Yeah, sure. I actually don't know whom am I speaking to.
Yeah.
May I know?
I am Ranjana Naha from Pune.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice to hear you. Really,
Thank
and
you
very
very
nice
much.
talk and conversation. Just I have got goosebumps on my hands. I feel you are so, you are so grown up child. Very good, beta. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. It means a lot. It means a lot. I think all I can do is inspire other people now, to have belief in themselves. I would actually encourage the girls sitting in the audience because I know you might have some hesitations with your parents being in the same session. Do not try to hesitate. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask.
Yeah, just I want to say that only one suggestion that you can take this section for the teenagers as well as the your age people because they will inspire a lot from you. They will learn a lot from you. Definitely.
I will
So
try to.
go
I
ahead
will
for
try.
yeah, such a programs you design for that and just convey me the message also that I can also share it over here in the Pune city then.
Okay, sure. All right. So I would like, if the co-host, can you message the co-host people your contact details where they can contact you?
Yeah, I'm Ranjana
Perfect.
Nahar from Pune. Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Fine. Yeah. Perfect.
Any more participants want to ask something? Okay, then on the behalf of entire team STRZVN, I would like to give a great round of applause to Miss Kashmira Jhambad for motivating all of us, sharing her life experiences, which really, matters a lot and would love all of us to accept the challenges and move ahead in their life. Thanks, Kashmira.
Thank you
Looking
very
forward
much,
for-
ma'am.
Yeah, looking forward for more such alumni meets in the future.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you everyone for being wonderful participants. So with this, we close down the session for today. Thank you everyone. Happy Women's Day once again and good night. God bless you all.
Yeah,
Good
same
night,
to you.
everyone.
Happy Women's Day to all.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even wish, right? Happy International Women's Day to every woman out there. You matter a lot, much more than you think you do.
Hello.
Yes,
Hi, Kashu.
you cannot call me Kashim on a public platform. It's fine. I was just kidding. Yeah, yeah. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Kashmira.
Hi.
Actually, you really spoke well. That was very well spoken.
It
I
means a
think
lot coming
every
from
woman
you.
out there should actually devote themselves to the society. You are such a gem to the society. You deserve the best.
I have the best cousins in the world. What do I say? Who
Yeah.
inspire me always.
Actually, we should say we have the best cousin in the world.
See, it's a mutual admiration society that we have here. And that is what we should strive to have. Perfect.
Yeah, true that.